Rexy, my man, how are you? Happy Bark, how you feeling? Happy Bark? Certainly looking better. Great. Go back to the king, buddy. The king loves his pooch. But Eddie's my pooch. Eddie, I have a bunch of useless shit for you. We'll go to Camp Guardian. Or actually, yeah, okay. We'll help out at Bitter Springs. That's something that's easy. That is something nice and easy. Where are you? Capitan?
I've been sending requests for relief for months now. Didn't think they'd send you, though.
They didn't.
It's a distress call. This camp is in bad shape, and if we don't get relief soon, I don't know what will happen. At this point, I'll take anything you can give me. We need more troops, fresh supplies, and medical relief. As if that wasn't enough, someone's been coming out of the mountains at night, stealing supplies and picking off my people. I don't know. The NCR's stretched thin as it is, but maybe if their situations improve, they'd have men to spare. Or maybe they'd listen to some... Food, blankets, clothes, tools. The Army used to ship out caches of supplies regularly. But with the Legion so active, we haven't gotten any in months.
Okay.
You'll want to talk to Lieutenant Markland about that. He's our medical officer. He should be down at the medical tent now. It started about 6 months ago. At first it was just supplies going missing. We figured it was refugees. Then people started dying. Always a single bullet to the head. Always from extreme range. We've lost 8 refugees and 3 soldiers to this son of a bitch. We know he must be hiding out in one of the caves up in the mountains. But I don't have enough men to send out looking for him. Okay, but... This is the Bitter Springs refugee camp. We've been maintaining it for a few years. Most of the people here were displaced by the Legion's advance. At first, there weren't many. But lately, it's been more than we can handle.
It's because they're right up close, so it's forced everyone out.
This whole area used to be a Great Khan encampment before they relocated to Red Rock Canyon. We just... Good luck.
Yikes. No mention of, they relocated to Red Rock Canyon,
Hello.
did they? This guy's hair is too
Wow.
yellow.
Hey, it's you. What are you doing in Bitter Springs?
Need some help?
Hey, if you can help, I'll take whatever I can get. Doctor's bags would be a huge help, but what I really need are medical texts.
Okay.
I'm not trained to deal with major psychological trauma, and we've got a lot of kids in this camp.
I think I have them.
Both of them? Wow, that's very resourceful. Thank you.
There you go. Have some doctor's bags.
Thank you. I think that should just about cover us. I really don't know how to thank you. Bringing me these supplies saved a lot of people.
Sweet. And I don't need shit.
Well, still, thanks again.
Yeah, boy. What am I at now? Oh, not even 200. Let's go snipe a Cazador or something. Or I could find, you know what, let's find that guy. Let's go find this guy. I'm not sure if I can do this without losing some great con reputation, which would suck, but like... Dude's murdered, what, 12 people? And it's like, I get it, but, like, they're on your homeland, but, like, refugees aren't involved, like, at all. They're just on the run from Caesar's Legion. Oh, fuck. 'Cause, 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 giant soldier ants. Now that is a bad time. 50, not bad. All those are bad. Hydra, great. Radioactive supply cache, cool. And we are... What is this? Ant nectar. Ew. We are out of here. That's one. So we'll need to... This looks more promising. What is this? Shit. Okay. Sorry, Lily. That worked. That worked surprisingly well. Okay. So, I need to get up to 90 science. So if I can get that to 70. 75, and I can hack hard computers, though. What else could I put this 5 into that'd be better than that? Nothing immediately. So I'll go with... I'm just going to bump it right up to 75 science. What was it? Light step. Let's do light step. I think that's going to be way better for me. On account of... I can get mines, and... But the bottleneck really is my real life incompetence. Picky. Are you in here, sir? Are you in here? Produce sack. I'll produce your sack. Picky. I'll take all that shit. Oh, a supply cache. Excellent. A machete. A bunch of drugs, Che. Great cows. Desecrating a cultural artifact. Great cows. Oh, shit. This dude was really into his artwork. Eddie, rat boy. You little rat boy, Eddie. So no great guns. But I do in fact have 2 caches now. One of them will need to be flushed with iodine though. I need to go. Is there a secret thing back here? Yes, big brain. Hello, sir. Care to explain yourself? My guy.
Who are you? How did you find this place?
I'm just smart like that.
Refugee camp. Is that what they're calling it? Good old NCR. They can whitewash anything.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. That refugee camp, it's built on the blood and tears of my people. Nobody likes to talk about it, but I remember.
I remember.
I know that, but what else can I do?
Oh, attack him, a Karen. No.
Maybe. Maybe you're right. maybe 3 years is... Here, this will unlock the supply caches we left in caves around these mountains. You might get some use out of them.
There you go. People have such a problem with the Great Khans, and they're honestly just very reasonable folks. Nice. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Thanks. Here you go.
We do have some spare Rad-X in the supply tent. That might work. Thank you.
If don't get attacks on the camp, there won't be a problem.
Where did you get this? You know what,
Awesome. I've dealt with the attacks on the camp. There won't be a problem anymore.
You did? Who was it? Any information you could give me would be a big help for my reports.
It was a great it was a great con raid or get a base cave in the cave up in the mountains.
Really? Well, this canyon used to be a great Khan stronghold. I suppose that explains why he was able to evade us so easily.
Yes, sir.
About 3 years ago, there was a communication mix-up that resulted in some non-combatants being killed. It was a tragic mistake, but we've done all... We provided medical aid to the wounded, all the wounded, and permitted the Khans to resettle at Red Rock Canyon.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know how you did it, but thank you. At this point, I'll take...
Okay, so she just needs troops now, which is a matter of, like, helping out all the different, every place you help and alleviate some stuff, they're like, okay, I can send a guy or two. 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 And eventually get to the point where, like, everyone can send a guy or two. And that's enough to basically reinforce the camp. But now that I have 70 science and a programmer's digest, I can go here? Okay. I can go here. Okay.
Don't you still have business with Dr. Henry? You and I are done.
Yeah, Keen, whatever. Doc. Tell me how it do.
Howdy.
I have an interesting science proposition for you.
Have you come to a decision on Lily? I'll need to know before I can do anything else.
Use neuropeptide stimulators on a Night Stalker brain. Results should be similar to a live brain.
That's brilliant.
I know.
Simple yet elegant. I can't believe I
A
didn't think of...
bazinga. A bazinga.
A bazinga! A bazinga! You been babbling about your grandkids?
Oh, again.
What was that recording you were listening to?
Oh, that old thing. That's just a holotape from the last time I visited my grandkids. Such sweet little children, you know, little angels. Sometimes it's hard to remember them, so I take that old tape out from time to time and listen.
Why is it hard to remember them?
It's my medicine, dearie. It keeps me calm, but it makes my memory go all fuzzy. That's why I only take my dosage every other time. That way, at least I remember their faces. Oh, don't you worry your silly little head about that, pumpkin. Grandma knows what she's doing. Are you sure, dearie? Taking my medicine all the time?
Yeah.
Well, all right then, dearie. I suppose I'll have my holotapes to remind me of Becky and Jimmy.
Yeah. Look, homegirl, give me a hug. Give me a hug. It's okay. It's okay, homegirl. We'll get through it. We'll move on. And, you'll have a clearer mind, okay? You'll be able to think more clearly, and we'll make new memories, okay? That sound good?
So we're gonna head down here. We're gonna head over here.
Is it Manny Vargas up here, or is it Boonarino? Boonaroni
Welcome.
and cheese.
Come on in.
Hey, my man. Fucking Manny Vargas, get out of here.
Yeah.
Can't get out. I can't get out. Oh my god, I can't get out. There he
Keep
is.
walking.
What? Boone?
Grandma's got a present for you.
You can keep Oh Baby on account I love you.
Is it time?
You know it, bitch. Oh.
Hello again.
Bye, Gam Gam.
Aw,
I miss you too.
all right then, dearie. Now you promise to come visit Grandma soon. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it time?
Damn straight, brother. Here. Take some of these.
Fine by me.
Cool. Pew, pew. So let's scatter about. Find some shit to do. So let's see. That means that we have every companion done except for Arcade Ganon. We have his trust points, so it just means we have to go pick him up closer to the end of the main quest when we get there.
Back already? What do you need?
Can you spare a couple folks to send to Captain Gillis at Bitter Springs?
I'll be honest. The Legion has me worried here.
Awesome. Thanks, homie.
Welcome back.
There you go.
Glad to hear it. I'll switch over all radio broadcasts to the new encrypted channels. This ought to help us stay a step ahead of any spies. Before you go, I've got another job available.
What did you need?
We've received some disturbing reports from some of the ranger stations. Heavy casualties at Alpha, super mutant legionaries at Delta. The weirdest one has to be the Great Khans and their trained death claws at Foxtrot. These reports can't be accurate, can they? I know you've already been out there, but could you do me a solid and confirm these reports with the rangers who sent them in?
Okay.
Nothing is severe. Charlie seems to be getting a lot of extra medical supplies for some reason, while Bravo hasn't requested a resupply in a while. Echo has been reporting heavy Legion activity down on their end, but that's about it.
Cool. Okay. So this is what I was talking about, where you're getting reports of things that aren't real. And you're getting like a bunch of medical supplies going somewhere where there's no Legion activity reported, and it's like, well, what the hell? Why do you need so many medical supplies? It'll all be explained by the big brain guy in charge. We're getting close. We're getting close.
No sudden moves, and you and I will do all right.
Hello,
what do you
Ranger
want?
Payson? Are you pacing around? What are you doing out here?
Keeping watch on the river and looking for anyone trying to cross it. The Legion likes to send infiltration teams over on rafts. Best of the best. That's all there is to it.
Can bet them
Really nothing more to say than that.
Is this dude high? What's that about? You said you saw Legion super mutants that wiped out an NCR patrol?
No, I didn't. You might hear that kind of nonsense from a drunk trooper on the strip, but not from me. The Legion doesn't have super mutants. That patrol was wiped out by its own incompetence. A couple of the troopers were fooling around with a grenade when it went off.
So for some reason, Some troopers wiping out their whole unit by playing with a hand grenade.
Hello, sir.
What was I saying? A crew was killed by incompetence. They were playing with hand grenades, tax-funded hand grenades, and killed a bunch of soldiers that were trained using funds from taxpayers in the NCR. And for some reason, the report that got sent back west to the public who pays the taxes was that the soldiers died fending off super mutant Legion soldiers. Instead of a camp that's in a relatively stable area being like, no, we're good on medical supplies. We don't need medical supplies at all. We can use some water. This desert fucking sucks, and just standing here, we're just dying of dehydration. More than getting shot by anyone. And yet, they keep getting medical supplies that they can't use. So it's like, well, what the hell's that about? What am I looking for?
Did you need something else?
Hey, Ranger Lindholm? Yeah. You reported high casualties?
High casualties? We've had one broken ankle, but nobody at this post has died. There are other ranger posts around. Reyes might have mixed up the report. Any injured? Chief Do a fucking head count then.
Okay.
Reyes...
Chill, damn. Reporting deaths that didn't happen. Interesting. And this was the wildest one. This was the case of the Great Khans with trained death claws.
You must be mistaken. I haven't filed any report like that. Trained death claws? I would have remembered that. If someone is saying I filed that report, that's a load of crap. I won't have my name attached to a clerical error.
Okay. Huh. Why would you spread this kind of misinformation?
Nelson's back in our hand.
It's like weird of the kind of misinformation that you would spread, that it would be like this sort of shit. And also, why are supplies getting sent to the wrong spot? That doesn't make sense either. Unless...
Welcome back. I knew it. Every one of the false reports was signed off by Chief Hanlon at Camp Golf. But why would the Chief manipulate the reports? I need you to take everything we found to Chief Hanlon and confront him with it. I don't want to make this public unless we have to. Bye.
Chief Hanlon, we figured out your little scheme. Jump from the followers outpost.
You don't see too many of these.
Don't care. I know you're
Hold on. If we're gonna have this, don't worry. Not much bite left in this old dog.
I get that vibe off you. This way, old man.
Morning.
Here we go. If you turn this guy in, he straight up blows his brains out.
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say. You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it. It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever gonna be able to pull out. We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall. People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this
out, man. Look at this.
Are we gonna send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam. It'll be the death of us. Creating fear and instability among the troopers without causing harm. It's the only thing I could think of to shake things up. It took some people getting killed to realize I'd gone too far. I had to stop.
Ugh.
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good. Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's
What the
retreat.
fuck is this?
We lose the dam.
Why are you looking at me
Oliver
like
and the
this?
Senator are ruined.
Who are you?
Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signs up is willing to die for the NCR, myself included. A lot of this is my fault. It's only right that I stand with them.
Whatever.
I don't know if you're working for Caesar, or if desperation's made me a heck of a lot more persuasive. Either way, this is the right thing to do. Now, I trust we're done discussing this. I'm gonna step through that door.
So, whatever.
Hello?
If I kill Caesar, I can, like, convince him to stop falsifying reports, but, the other option is he, like, kills himself.
Hey, what did Chief Hanlon have to say? The chief? But he's a legend. I guess if he's...
Okay.